Hi, friends. Um, if there's any one word to describe this year, it's adaptation, because that's what Coastkeeper has had to do this year is adapt to um, our unprecedented times. And so let me cover some of our activities and how we have adapted our education programs, which is usually held in classroom and with field trips. We've had to adapt to doing it all online, working with teachers. And I'm happy to report that's gone very well. We also, a byproduct of that is we produced a 20+ page resource document for teachers, and they've been very appreciative of that. So our education programs are going just fine. We've adapted, but again, we're anxious to go back to the classroom, and we're anxious to go back to being able to take students on field trips. Our cleanups, that's been another adaptation. We've always, the Coastal Cleanup Day, we've been in charge of that for Orange County. This year, that was not able to take place in the traditional way, so we encourage people to have a neighborhood cleanup where their house was and on their block and stuff. And from the feedback we got to that, we had a very successful time, and we had a number of people participate in that throughout the whole region. When COVID hit, we started a program called Streams, and all of our staff hosted a Streams video online education program about their program, what they were doing. We talked about things from algal blooms to ocean acidification to Marianne talked about planting food and gardening from Coastkeeper Garden. Even our attorneys got involved, and we had a stream basically telling what's involved in investigating an industrial polluter and how we go about doing that. So very interesting. This year we've been able to conduct our clean water enforcement programs. We've settled 2 equestrian facilities that were discharging into Trabuco Creek and San Juan Capistrano, and we've settled those. We have 4 or 5 other ongoing cases. And we also have a appeal going on at the Ninth Circuit Court on a mining case out in Temescal Canyon. So we've been busy on that front. I would say too that our advocacy and campaigns this year has been extremely involved. We've been immersed in the proposed desal plant for Huntington Beach. We've kind of been the tip of the spear in opposition to that. We've been fighting it for 20 years, but it's in the permitting stages, and we're just trying to bring to light that this plant is unneeded. It has great environmental impacts, 3 times energy consumption, and it's 3 times the cost for ratepayers. And not us, but other agencies have studied and showed where there's other options far more feasible and far less expensive. And so we're very involved in that. We've been involved for years in the decommissioning of San Onofre and involved with that ongoing process. And now that all the spent fuel has been transferred, now it's going to be about a 3 to a total 5-year process to decommissioning San Onofre. We've also been very involved with the OCTA, and we created lobbied with them and created a fund that funds cities, all 34 cities and the county, to be able to invest in storm drain filters and insets and various best management practices that clean and treat water before it reaches our harbors, our ocean. And so we have a number of programs. We've been able to function all year, and we certainly have learned a lot about Zoom and learned about working remotely. But we look forward to 2021. We've got some exciting new programs that we're going to be rolling out. And bottom line here is I just want to thank you, our supporters, our friends, for your continued support. And we look forward to seeing you next year. In the meantime, be safe, be well, and we certainly appreciate you. Thank you.